Ladies and gentlemen, my name is JCS. As I always say, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. This is the main event, Super Turmoil 217. Coming down to the ring is Paul Pugh, and he takes on the OCW World Heavyweight Champion, H20. Might not like sounding in my voice, but I am a bit excited. A bit excited? Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? We had a great show, and it's only fitting that we cap it off with the main event tonight. The story of H20 and Paul Pugh dates back almost 3 years. And ever since losing at Devil's Night, people have been questioning Paul Pugh. People have been saying, does he still have what it takes to compete in OCW? This humble broadcaster thinks yes, he does, but many do not. So tonight will be a test of his mettle to prove if he does deserve the Hall of Fame. He looks ready and confident. I'm excited. Here comes the champ, baby. You can call him the Good Light, you can call him H20, you can even call him Harvey. But don't forget to call him champ. The OCW World Heavyweight Champion, H20. Devil's Night, Harvey defeated Paul Pugh and Cassidy Hayes to become the OCW World Champion. Lost my train of thought for a moment. Fun fact, Cassidy Hayes held the OCW Heavyweight Championship for a record 356 days. Was it 355? 357? Basically, 1 day before a year. Even still the longest heavyweight championship reign in OCW history. So far, H20 is working on his 3-week reign. So let's see if he got what it takes. Nobody said this song so long. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning in Beautiful as a Guri by H20. These two have fought all over the country, all over the world. Oh, he didn't watch the drop kick, and down goes H20. As I was saying, both of these men have fought all over the world, all over the country, in OCW and other organizations, and everything in between. The rivalry is as thick as thieves. Harvey wants to prove once and for all that he can stop the demon that is Pugh, the devil over his shoulder. And looks like he so far might be successful in this endeavor. Just rapid fire kicks. Don't let the eyeglasses fool you. Paul Pugh's a legend for a reason, but right now he's in a little bit of trouble. Both men are getting to their feet, and beautiful Irish whip count into an elbow. Doesn't matter. Harvey back to his feet. Izaguri deflected. Oh, a slap to the face. Such disrespect, Hoot. That's one thing about Pugh. Doesn't matter if he's in the opening match or the main event. He does not feel any anxiety, trepidation, ill at ease. He's as comfortable in the pits of hell as he is at the pearly gates on a cruise or at the DMV. He's A-okay. Round kick countered. Arm drag, both men staring at each other. Beautiful takedown by Paul Pugh. Both men know each other so well. So it's just a matter of time before and a big power bomb takes H20 down to the mat. Paul Pugh's going to the high red district and a beautiful elbow drop. Goes for a cover. And H20 kicks out at 2. Letting the cobwebs be shaken free. H20 got a little bit of his bearings. A sling blade takes down Paul Pugh. Double stomp. Both men have pretty much been giving each other everything they got. And so far, this match looks a little bit even. Beautiful takedown. A jack in the box or a Pugh in the box, if you whatever you want to call it. Followed by a knee. As old as he looks, doesn't seem like Pugh may have lost a step at all. So that means I might be hypocritical. I don't know. Some elbows deflected. H20 with a beautiful combo and a sweep. That's a new thing nowadays. The kids all know how to kick. Back in my day, they just threw punches until someone stopped moving. I prefer those days. The old country. Another near fall. Both men seem to be trying to feel each other out. Pause. Looks like H20 is showing some of that power. Nice takedown. Reverse suplex. And a cover by H20. Not even a 2 count. That good old cagey veteran instinct. And this dropped both men. Seemingly not connected with either offensive maneuver. Another whip to the corner. Looks like Pugh's trying to get fancy with it. Might be a Pughrantula. That's what I'm calling it. You don't like it, you know. Write your congressman. Back in the ring becomes Paul Pugh. Both men are back onto their feet. Missed by Paul Pugh, and here come the kicks countered by Pugh, and another Izagiri takes down H20. H20 is trying to get his wherewithal right now. Another kick to take down and the cover. Pugh will beat you anyway. He'll pound you down to the ground with a brawling style, or he'll get a little bit technical with you and show you some of that Japanese flair that he picked up back in the day. Oh, H20 walk into that. Another takedown by Paul Pugh. Now it's looking a little desperate for H20. He's going for a sleeper hold, wrenching it in, making sure it's not a choke, just to be on the safe side. No, it's not. He's just getting it in there deep. H20 counters. Looks like he's fighting back, and he's back on his feet. You don't want to get caught in the pepper tone. It's dangerous. Beautiful hurricane rounded by H20. But can he follow up? Nice knee drop. H20 goes for the cover. And just a 2 count. Right now we're in maybe the feeling out process is over, and both men are just trying to wear each other down for the inevitable end game. Beautiful counter by H20. And he finally connected the roundhouse. He's going back up to the top. And he's denied. Like denial. Denial is not just the river in Egypt. Beautiful, stunning elbow block with the loaded elbow, but there's nothing to load, so it's just carbon steel and a neck breaker. H20 might be in trouble right now. He's going to the outside. How you doing, buddy? What's going on, man? Good to see you. A little shuffling. Pandering to the crowd a bit. Not sure if it's a smart idea. And you have somebody to throw in there. Just like that, H20 has turned the momentum back in his favor. With a modified arm wrench. And that beep just let everybody know that Mike Coffey's done. Damn interns. Oh, H20's going up to the higher end district. What's going to happen? Split-legged moonsault connects, gets all of it. And even a 2 count. Pugh's like, I don't care, that's not your finish. I ain't taking it, you son of a bitch. Both men are back on their feet. Some elbows, some chops, some more elbows. H20 counters and does some kind of a merry-go-round takedown hurricane rana of sorts. Both men are back on their feet. Oh, beautiful roll-up. That's veteran. That's veteran instinct. Right now, things have seemed to even up just slightly. Watch the drop kick, kid. Another cover. And just nearly a kick out at 2.5. That's the one thing about veterans in OCW. It's not. Sometimes it's not all flash in the pan. Sometimes it's not all fancy maneuvers and hitting finishers. Sometimes it's just down in the wool, technical wrestling. Pinfalls, rest holds, cradles, schoolboys, whatever it takes. Some of the rookies can take some notes. Learn a little something. Get a little better with yourself. H20 counters back to his feet. Another Izaguri right on the button. You might be in a tiny bit of trouble. Just playing possum. And H20 playing possum as well. Just to drive it home, both men know each other so well. It's kind of a game of who can come up with something new that the other hasn't seen in order to get that advantage. And just like that, taken down to the mat. H20 willing to risk it all to prove that he is the OCW champion, the big man on campus, despite what Cassidy Hayes said earlier in the show. Float over, suplex, neckbreaker combination by H20. That's what I'm calling. If you don't agree, too bad. We might just have a count out victory right here. If you can't get back in the ring, we're at 6. And H20 being smart, maybe. I don't know, actually. Is he going to reset the clock? Oh, he did. We're back at 2. Now Pugh's in deep, deep trouble. He's going to have to come and dig deep into the well in order to take back the suffering he's been inflicted. Was that a word? I don't know. I'm saying that's a word. Let's do it. Thrown to the stairs and dazed and confused is the OCW legend Paul Pugh. And once again, H20 goes to the skies and takes down a legend. A little H20 action for the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Just a tiny bit of modicum. Back inside goes Paul Pugh and H20. And here we go, another one, another Pugh in the box. Or as we call it, a famouser. Goes for the cover. Is it enough? H20 kicks out at 2. The 2 and H20 means kick out at 2. Paul Pugh's going outside. Probably get his bearings. He's got a steel chair. I don't know if that's a good idea. You don't want to bring those in, during the match. It's a cause for concern. And H20 just drills Paul Pugh. Absolutely drills him in the cakes. Down goes Paul Pugh. This is not looking good for the legend. It's not looking good at all. Oh! Speaking of not looking good, splatting on the mat is also not a good look. And down goes Pugh as well. Both men are just trying to anything to see what sticks, to see what will work, to see what they can do to overcome the odds. Nice counter by H20, some chops. Another famous. So this is the third, and this is the third in the match. But can this be enough? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, the Pewter's been countered to an arm drag. Pugh's in deep, deep trouble, and out he goes. Saved by the ring. H20 had that Pewter scouted. And just like that, both men are on equal footing yet again. The counter. Looks like Pugh's trying to figure out a way to end this. What the hell is that? That's Bobby Minio's music.
Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks.
Bobby coming down. What's going on? Hey, there's Brain. Bobby Minio. Hi, Bobby. Bobby Minio seems to just want to be out here and support his C4 partner. Some chops. Oh, both men are mixing it up now. Oh, a super kick, and just like that. Is that it? That could be it. Oh my God. And just like that, H20 has defeated Paul Pugh a second time. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't expect that. Talk about a fight that came down to the wire, but what's with Bobby Minio over here? These two are somewhat the rivals. That's going to do it for us. This is Turmoil 217 Super plus Ultra. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.